In 2025, Shohei Ohtani delivered another record-breaking season, etching his name deeper into the history of Major League Baseball. Today, we recap his 2025 performance as both a hitter and a returning pitcher, using raw data to compare him against home run leaders and ERA kings. We will also look ahead to 2026, the year of his projected full return to the rotation, to examine the 4 historic milestones he aims to achieve and their actual feasibility. First, let's examine the offensive production. Core metrics: a .282 average, 55 home runs, 102 RBIs, and an OPS of 1.014. Ohtani recorded 55 home runs, an elite total. However, he lost the National League home run title to Kyle Schwarber of the Phillies, who finished with 56. RBIs: Kyle Schwarber dominated as the National League leader with 132 RBIs. While Ohtani surpassed the 100 RBI mark, he remained behind the league's top specialized point getters. However, the quality of his hitting remains peerless. He recorded 100 barrels, ranking first in MLB and surpassing Aaron Judge's 96. Home run efficiency. His AB/HR ratio stands at a staggering 11.11. The fact that he maintained this level of power while managing the burden of two-way play is, as the data shows, truly extraordinary. Now let's examine his performance on the mound in his first year back from elbow surgery. The data reveals a fascinating contrast between his efficiency and his workload. ERA, the gap versus the reality of the dual role. Ohtani finished the 2025 season with a 2.87 ERA. Comparison with leaders. When compared to ERA leader Paul Skeens, 1.97, or Tarek Skubal, 2.21, there is a clear gap of nearly 1.00 run. However, we must emphasize that Ohtani achieved this 2.87 ERA while simultaneously serving as a powerhouse hitter with 55 home runs and 102 RBIs. K/9. In terms of pure stuff and dominance, Ohtani actually leads the pack. Ohtani recorded an 11.87. This exceeds MLB's official leaders, including Dylan Cease, 11.52, and Garrett Crochet, 11.18. Even under a workload restriction of 47.0 innings, he was striking out nearly 12 batters per 9 innings. His raw dominance on the mound remains at the absolute top of the league. From here, we must address the inconvenient truths Ohtani must overcome for 2026. First, let's take a look at the hitting. High silence against sidearm lefties. While Ohtani thrives against overhand left-handers with a .313 average, he struggles significantly against sidearm lefties, release angle below 40 degrees, hitting only .220 with a .603 OPS. Overcoming these deceptive trajectories is essential to raising his overall OPS. High whiff rate. His whiff percent, swing and miss rate, stands at 33.4%, which ranks in the bottom 4% of MLB. His struggle against sweepers, evidenced by a .488 slugging percentage, suggests a need to adjust his two-strike approach to improve contact. Third, postseason slump. In the 2025 NLDS, Ohtani's batting average plummeted to .056. He was silenced by elite scouting and targeted pitching sequences. Rapid adaptation to postseason game planning is a major requirement for next October. Moving on to the pitching. We analyzed the 3 absolute conditions for winning the Cy Young Award as outlined by the data. 1. Rectifying the massive 115-inning void. The primary concern is volume. In 2025, his workload was limited to just 47.0 innings. Compared to the 162.0 inning requirement for a qualified pitcher, the hallmark of an ace, there exists a massive gap of 115.0 innings. 2. Stamina management for the postseason. Next is the accumulation of fatigue from full two-way play. The accumulation of fatigue observed in the latter half of the 2025 postseason is the greatest concern for a full-time two-way player. 3. Establishing a stable 5 to 6 day rotation. Finally, stability. Irregular intervals between starts are a primary factor that disrupts a pitcher's rhythm. For 2026, establishing a baseline of 25 or more starts for the year is a mandatory requirement. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts has expressed strong confidence in Ohtani's capacity in a healthy state, saying, "I see no reason he can't make 25 to 27 starts." Finally, looking toward the 2026 season where he aims for a full return, we summarize the 4 historic targets standing before Shohei Ohtani. 1. Expectation for a 5th career MVP. If his contributions as a pitcher resume, his value will once again become immeasurable, though this remains entirely contingent on him completing a full season in both roles. 2. The pursuit of his first Cy Young Award. In this year of his full pitching comeback, he is targeting the title awarded to the league's best pitcher, proving the pitching volume that was missing in 2025 will be the absolute prerequisite. 3. The challenge for the hitting Triple Crown. He will attempt to win the Triple Crown by balancing average and power at an elite level. 4. The possibility of simultaneous hitting and pitching titles. If he were to stand at the top of major categories in both hitting and pitching simultaneously, it would be a legendary achievement unprecedented in MLB history. Achieving all 4 of these historic milestones while maintaining a full 2-way workload might be unrealistic, even for Shohei Ohtani. Yet, when we analyze the overwhelming quality proven during the 2025 season and throughout his career to date, we are left with the feeling that he might just pull it off. The legendary 2026 season, the ultimate test of his true value as a 2-way player, is about to begin.
Oh